Good morning, everybody. So it's been a while. I've been deeply involved in the futures market, trying to figure out what it was, what it is, how it works, and all the good things. As many of you know, I'm here to teach you how to grow a small account and become profitable, but unfortunately, in the stock market, it's very, very hard to teach you to become profitable when you can only trade 3 times a week with a small account. And that was one of the biggest drawdowns that we faced. And it was very discouraging for me as well. So, like you know me, most of you know me, I won't give up until I succeed. So, anyhow, I found the futures market. I did trade with Ninja Trader because I heard, they were the best out there. But a lot of that now at the end of the day is just marketing and paid promotion. So with Ninja Trader, they let you have a demo account, but you have to fund your real account at the same time. And they don't tell you that all the tools you have available on the demo account are not available when you go live with your live account unless you pay them $1,200 for their platform. Well, okay, if you know the futures market, you got that kind of money, you know what you're doing, that's great. The platform's good. I liked it. So I tried a couple of other platforms out. None of them did I really care for that much. Then I came across Tradeovate. Their fees are very low. They have a lot of good reviews about their platform. You can actually integrate Tradeovate with multiple other platforms out there. Just about any platform out there you could use with Tradeovate, which I also love. All their tools are free. They have Chart Trader, which is right here. If I want to buy a limit, I could just buy one right now like I just did. Oh no, I did not. if I want to wait for price to come to my direction, all right, we'll sell one right there. Okay, and once it hits that, now we're in the trade. Okay, my stop order is right here. My take profit's there. We just got filled on that order for a quick profit. Okay, so that's one of the benefits I like about this. You got your main buttons right up here, which I absolutely love. You could just automatic if you want to get in the trade right away.
Order filled.
You could hit buy and you're automatically in it. You can also hit join bid, which doesn't charge you that extra fee.
Order filled.
We just won all 3 of those trades we took on the demo account. This is a demo account that I'm trading with you guys right now. Once we go live, I'm going to trade a live account and not the demo account. If you guys want to do this, I'm going to teach what I teach you in the next couple of months. And most of it you'll be able to pick up within the first couple of weeks. But you could take that anywhere you want. You could take it to the stock market. You could take it to options. You could take it to crypto. You can take it to Forex. Anywhere you want. I'll tell you, since getting into the futures market, at first I had no idea whatsoever what futures were. I knew you could trade corn, oil, soybeans, stuff like that. And I'm like, well, I never paid attention to it. I didn't realize you could trade the NASDAQ. You could trade the MES. You could trade crypto in here. Micro fractional shares of crypto. I mean, it's phenomenal. Like, I want to buy a bunch of these fractional shares of Bitcoin in here, and you don't pay any commissions on them or anything. Let me see if I could remember the name. Bit. Now let's select that chart. Let's just go look at it. And here we go. I mean, you could buy or sell just fractional shares of this. Let's just hit buy one market and see what kind of... Now look at your P&L. Right, so you could buy a couple of these, when you think it's low enough and just hold it, like long-term investing in it. I would want to check more into that because I don't know if there's margin fees for holding overnight. But in my mind, in theory, yes, I would do that, and that would be an excellent alternative to investing in Bitcoin. Then they just came out with this. I think it's tied with Coinbase. There's actually quite a bit of crypto you can trade on here. So anyway, back to the futures. So we got the MNQ, which is the micro minis, which is this number right here. Okay, you get like I don't remember, $2.50, $1.50 per contract. And then we have the NQ, which you get $25 per point. And they have points in crypto and pips in Forex. Okay, I looked into the Forex also. I just found it much easier to teach you guys on the MNQ because it moves very quickly. And then you also have the MES, which I really don't like the MES because you don't have the volatility that you need. It doesn't really move that much. I mean, it does, don't get me wrong. But as far as for what I want to teach you on the MNQ or the NQ. All right, we'll be able to get in and out. And in theory, I mean, if you had a large enough account, if you had 100 grand, there is no way you could ever take a losing trade. Literally no way you could take a losing trade, depending on the day type, okay? Because, I mean, if you were that bad, you could just keep averaging up or down when the day type permits. If you look at the day type today, we're ranging today, okay? This right here, what I have on my screen right here, is called the no-go zone. We do not trade in that zone. No, I don't want that. Yeah, so I already have it saved as a no-trade zone. Why is it a no-trade zone? Because we're trading sideways, okay? The only areas I would personally take trades is outside of the no-trade zone, going back into the trade zone. And these are things I'm going to teach you. You know, right now is not the time. I have my area marked off up here for resistance and then down here for support. Again, guys, you have no idea how excited I am to go forward with this now. And there's no turning back. I mean, this is it. We could trade live all day, although you don't want to trade all day just like the regular stock market. All right, the best times for futures are during the Asian and European markets between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. Between 5 and 7, it's kind of just chop fest. And then between 8:30 and 11 o'clock. After 11 o'clock, I do not trade. I will not trade. You're trading algorithms. Some days you do have nice movements. You know, again, it all depends. But as a beginner trader, do not trade after 10:30, 11 o'clock. Okay? You're just going to trade algorithms and they're going to hit your stop loss on every trade you take. So anyway, back to Tradeovate. All right? So once you open up your account, you're going to get the platform, and we'll just go here and put MNQ, and hopefully my charts won't come up. The MNQ, and we'll hit select. All right, and now we have a chart that looks like this. Well, all my things came up on it again. Let me go to one that we did not, I haven't done yet. Let's go to crude oil. I don't think I put anything on crude oil yet. Crude oil is CL. Hey, what happened? Where is it? Okay, so here it is. What you got to do is bring your cursor over to the right and start opening it up until you can actually see it. I'm not sure why we can't see it yet. I think we got it open plenty. Oh, that's why, because I don't have the top of book. I mean, I only ordered the top of book data, which is only going to give me data for the MNQ and the MES and gold, I think. Gold is GC. Let's see if gold is on here. No, it's not on here. Let's go back to Bitcoin. No, I got charts on there. Well, anyway, what you're going to want to do is you're going to, I think when you have your, as soon as it opens up, it's going to have this, what do you call it here? The DOM on it. So we'll just put that on here. And what the DOM is it just gives you a visual. Let me show you here what it looks like. It is really a good tool. I just personally don't use it because it's impossible to get. I mean, not impossible, but I don't like it one bit. So you would just want to X out of that, the DOM, and you'll see here. Where's price at right now? Now watch this price. The thing on NinjaTrader, it does the same thing, but it just moves so fast for you to try Ninja Trader, once you hover over it, it stops the dome or the DOM, whatever you want to call it. But this one does not. So you could put an order in on here like that. I just don't like it, and there's a lot of ways you can configure it, but I don't like it. I don't need it. It is there and available, but I just want a clean, fresh chart right in front of me, nothing on it. And then you're just going to come up here to your indicators, chart settings. I'm pretty sure the grid was on it. I don't want the grid on there. I don't use it. I don't like it. And again, these are my personal preferences. Here's your indicators tab. You're going to go to moving average, and then you're going to put your simple moving average 2 times. Okay? So let's just put a simple moving average on. The first one, you're going to do your 200, red. Thicken up your line here so you can see it. Press save. That's going to put it on there for you. Do it again. And then you're going to go to your volume weighted average price. Nope, not that one. You want your VWAP on there. Get out of moving averages. Volume based. And then put your VWAP on. And then just hit save the way that it is, with the parameters it has. And then of course your 20. And on this chart, that's really all you're going to need on this chart. Okay. Now I'm going to go over a bunch of other different things and that I have set up on other computers that you cannot see. All right. I will show you guys them and what I'm using. Okay. But as far as Tradeovate is concerned, that's it. I mean, the chart's done. It's finished. That's all you need. Okay. So now notice how when we came right up to this resistance zone, look at that beautiful pullback that we had. Okay. Now, what these are things that I never really taught you guys before because we were pretty much focused on low float morning runners. Okay. Trading low float morning runners and trading the real stocks such as Apple, Amazon, Google, Meta, and all the other names out there, NVIDIA, Home Depot, all those, okay, they do not move like low float stocks. It's a totally different ball game. Okay, you could take Ross Cameron from Warrior Trading and tell him to trade Tesla for a day and he's not going to do very well. And vice versa. All right, the futures markets are no different, but the futures markets are a little bit more complex than the regular market. All right, there is a ton of manipulation that goes on in the market. I mean, if you think for 1 minute that every single chart out there can look identical to this chart that you're looking at right now on the MNQ, I mean, just something's not clicking, you know? Okay, it's manipulation. If retail traders had any say, every retail trader wouldn't be trading the exact same positions on every single ticker symbol. And yet the charts always look exactly the same. All right, so one of the things here that we're going to be doing, and I'm going to be teaching you, is measured moves. All right, the market likes to make moves in 2s or 3s. All right, so right now we have a measured move down here, and we're measuring that move from right here, right to the VWAP, but just because that's where it bounced, and we got some nice green bars. So the next time it comes down, we're looking for that same exact movement. Now let me show you this one. Okay, here we had a measured move, and then we had 2, and then we had that third leg down. Now look at that. They're almost all identical. 1, 2, 3. Okay? These are called measure moves, and that's something we're going to talk a lot about, and we're going to take a lot of trades with those measured moves. Okay? We really don't have any other noise and confusion. The more stuff you have, the more you're just going to get lost. Again, I've been telling you since day one, if you could read price action and follow the 20 and the 200, you're really going to up your game. Okay, a lot of you have probably been trying to do it and you're not having results with it, but that's because I really haven't taught you much other than that. And that's because, again, we were trading low float stocks, trading the real stock market. There's a whole nother level of trading and education that has to go with it. Okay, we're going to do a quick start, but we're going to do the same thing every single day. Nothing's going to change on our end. So you should be able to grasp it within 3 weeks and be able to go out on your own just with what I'm teaching you. All right. It's always great to have somebody to trade with live. I get it. And I'm going to be here. I'm not going anywhere from now on once we go live. I'm going to be here every day. I'm going to record the recordings every day. They're going to be up for you guys to see. All right. Again, I want to say it, day trading is risky, okay? You need to have an entry, an exit, and a plan, okay? If you're just blindly jumping into trades, and you don't know what you're doing, you don't know where it's going, you're going to lose all your money, all right? So when I go live, if you guys want to trade in the simulator, that's fine, that's awesome, that's great. I would actually even encourage that, for a couple of weeks until you feel comfortable. Now, Tradeovate will give you 2 weeks for free to trade in their simulator. After that, you either need to fund your account or pay the $3 a month for the data feed. So I would just throw them $50, $100 in your live account, and then you don't have to pay anything else, just the data feed, the $3 per month. And then we could trade on the simulation as much as you guys want until you feel comfortable, the whole 9 yards. So that's really all there is to this. This here is my order ticket, I believe, and all your stuff is up here in the left-hand corner that you're going to want on your chart. Yeah, here's the order ticket. That's the only thing that I have open on here. Now, the one thing that you will want to do, because I'm able to move my chart around like this wherever I want, right? And it drove me nuts until I figured it out. But you want Autofit chart. You see, now with Autofit chart, if I move, well, that didn't work. I don't know why it's not going back on. But anyhow, if you don't click that, if you move your chart, it's going to want to bring it right back to where it was. So you want to unclick that. And maybe once you unclick it, you can't get it back. I don't know. Let me see that. No. Oh, it's continuous auto fit. You want to turn that off. Now you see, if I move it, it's going to want to bring it back to where it was, or somewhere, I guess. But it's not going to do it. So what you want to do is go in and turn that off. That continuous auto fit right here. You're going to want to turn that off so you can have control and your chart's not moving all over the place on you. So again, we're going to see this measured move right here that we saw here. Is it just going to happen over time? Are we going to bounce around? Or do we come up and then we'll come back down again? But you're definitely going to see the patterns in the market, okay? I showed you this one here, 1, 2, 3. Now let's look at another measured move, okay? We had 1, 2, 3. This one wasn't quite as long. Okay, that's one thing you want to keep in the back of your mind. But with about a 90% rate, they're going to be all almost identical, okay, the measured moves. That's not only to the long side, that is to the upside as well. If we take our line, we got 1, 2, 3, okay? If we draw another line, we got, come on. We got one leg, 2 legs, okay? The market likes to make moves in 2s or 3s. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay? If we got a 1 here, we had actually V-shaped reversal right here. But we had 1, 2. Even if you did it right here, you could have almost 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right here you got 1, 2 legs. Here you got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here you got 1, 2. This is a really big leg to the upside, so we could see another move to the upside with another leg this big as well. All right, so anyhow, that's going to be during our training, and I'm going to show you how to start your day, what you're looking for when you get up and you come to the desk, what size you should be trading with that day. All right, you guys are going to learn a ton of information in the next couple of weeks. Well, starting in the first week of October, I'm going to start. All right, so anyway, guys, this is what the Tradeovate platform looks like. This is how I have mine set up. Again, the 20, the 200, your VWAP, that's it. And then I got my order ticket right here. Again, all you got to do, like if you do have other things on here, I don't even know what a tick stream is, but let's see if we can't bring something out. Let's bring out the options chain, see what that looks like. I never really looked at anything else because I don't need it. Yeah, I don't see nothing here. Oh, here we go. I don't really know what this is. I mean, it's an options chain, obviously, but I don't see, like, on a regular options chain, you would have, you know, how many people are in it, how many are being sold. I don't know. I never, maybe I'll look into something like that, see what it is. But anyway, you just want to click the X button, get rid of it. You can always put it back, so there's really no need to worry. If you do something wrong, you can always get it back. Yeah, so I don't know. If you guys got any questions, just shoot me a message, your questions, concerns, anything like that. But every day, every other day, I'm going to put up a little video just explaining a little bit about this and about that. Again, the futures, you know, I was under the impression, like, if you bought oil and you lost or won or something, you'd get like 10 tankers of oil delivered to your house. Not like that. There's no difference between this and trading stock market. None whatsoever. I really wish I would have looked at this a long time ago. And I don't know why there's no PDT rule in this. Makes no sense. But, you know, in the regular stock market, they're setting you up for failure with the PDT rule. They know nobody's going to be able to, no newcomer is going to be able to grow a small account under the PDT rule. And they're setting you up for failure from the get-go. But this, I mean, it's a game changer. You know, let's just take one, again, we'll take one little cell right here. Let me move this and this. So you can see right here, you know, this is how much I'm making or losing per dollar move. All right. Now, I'm just going to leave that there. Let's go to the MES, and I'm going to do the same thing.
Order rejected.
What is this? MES H3. I don't think this is a new MES contract. Let me delete it. I think we should be on the H3. I'm not sure why this even looks like this. Let me go to the other one. Okay, this one's better. Alright, so I just want you guys to see the numbers moving. You know, as far as your profit and loss, you know, the MES doesn't really move as much as the MNQ does. All right, but you can see like the per tick. These are called ticks, not pips. Pips are for Forex, but per tick you're gonna get like $1.25. All right, so if you want to expand this, and you could, let's expand it really high. So every dollar move, you're going to make $5. You're either going to make or lose. All right. I'm going to exit that one out. Let's go back to the MNQ. And notice I went down because, again, the overall direction is down. We made a lower low. And we just closed out both of those positions. And again, you know, I'm going to go ahead and I think that would be better just to go ahead and practice on the demo account with you guys for the first week of October and possibly the second, so I could really concentrate on teaching it and we don't have to worry about, you know, messing up. So we got a lot of great things coming, guys. I hope to see you there. This is it. There is no more I'll be backs. You know, this is ready to go. And, you know, if you guys are ready to learn, it's going to happen. All right, guys. So I appreciate each and every one of you, whoever's still around. You know, you're the few who really want it, in my opinion, because learning the trade takes dedication, guys. It really does. You know, I could tell you everything about a person by looking at their trading account. I could tell you whether they're responsible. I could tell you whether they pay their bills on time. I could tell you how they treat their kids. I could tell you how they treat their wife. I could tell you everything about a person's life just by looking at their account. Okay? Because a consistently profitable trader is going to be disciplined. All right? They're going to have patience. They're going to have understanding. They're going to have wisdom. I don't want to go off on a whole nother thing, and we'll talk about it again later, but you really do need patience, perseverance, and dedication to make it in this game. But you have to know what you're looking for as well. Too many people focus on, you know, how much money can the market give me, when they should be focusing on how much money can the market take from me. Because remember, the market is designed to take your money. It's not designed to give you money, all right? And people don't understand that. They're looking at the market. They're coming to the table with the wrong idea right off of the bat. So anyway, enough about that. It's good to see you guys again. I will talk to you in the next video. Have a great one.